Alright, so we're back with some Thronebreaker. Let's get in this. Yeah, I feel the same way, Katie. It's a headache, but you know, we gotta stay positive and just keep reminding ourselves that there's light at the end of this tunnel. Like the spring, the flowers will bloom. Crazy. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I mean, I'm thankfully that we're in the loop here. We're getting as many updates as possible. And, you know, there's really not much I could say. Just, we gotta be hopeful. Just gotta hope, we gotta be hopeful. But I really, again, I can't stress enough how much I appreciate, you know, you guys asking about it and your concern. You know, I'm sure that the energy stems all the way to him. Like, I've been sending him emotes of us, like, trying to summon a spirit bomb. And we gotta pool all of our life energy together and send it to all these people who need it, man. And he's not the only one. He's far from the only one. He's patient 64 though. He's had a number now. He's now a specific. He's actually a statistic now. So in his hospital, he's officially patient number 64. I'm not quite dead yet. There he is, the man himself. What's up, Saber? Throw up some love for Saber himself, man. The survivor. The survivor. How you feeling, man? Give us a scoop, dude. I haven't talked to you today. You know that Logan was hanging out with us all day on stream yesterday, Saber. You'd be happy. Little guy was in our... He came to my island. And he was bopping me in the head with a... he was bopping me in the head with a net. I'm not quite dead. A great reference. Oh man, happy to see you, dude. I'm sure you can't talk much, but I'm happy you popped in. Say hello. We love you, man. A lot of prayers and wishes are going your way.
Curse of Blackbrook Vale's been undone! Run by a human wench!
Thank you. Thank you, guys. That was really sweet. Thank you, whoever did that. I appreciate you. Saber, you got a sub, man. You can spam now. You can spam hearts. You feeling okay today? Good. Good, man. Because it was the first day that we talked to my brother. His eyes were like lifeless because he hasn't slept in a couple of days at the time. He wasn't eating. The hospital forgot to give him dinner. But he's been taken care of now. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. Whoever did that to give him that sub. That was really cool. How are you? How's the breathing? Because your lungs are less. The percentage is less today than it was last night, but apparently one's stronger than the other. And have you seen that? Because I got the message this morning. Not that you want to have time to type all this stuff, Saber, or anything. I don't even know like what your status is. If you're even on your, if you're still on your belly, or like you should be. But Mrs. Saber sent me a message saying that you still haven't seen the blood gas. You haven't seen the respiratory therapist, and you hadn't seen the doctor or the infectious disease doctor yet.
Pneumonia?
Has almost cleared up in my left lung. What's up, Ultima? How's it going, man? Ultima also suffered some symptoms from this whole thing, so... Hakate! What's going on? Oh my god! Hakate! Hey! What's up? Good morning. Hakate, I was telling Saber that I messaged him that, you know, you sent your best wishes and stuff. Actually, want to send him this. What's going on? Matt, check your text messages. Yeah, it rocked you for a little while too. Yeah, man. And you don't have to deal with being at home with the little ones, you know? And someone messaged me yesterday, Saber, Gomper, who you know very well, messaged me and said that at least you have some peace of mind that your family is doing all right, you know, because this could have been a mess too if everybody in the house was feeling these symptoms and stuff. So I thought it was like a really good thing to bring up, like, you know, even though like all this stuff is going on, that the people at home, you know, it could give you some peace of mind. You know, you can recover without having to worry so much. You know, you're worrying about the well-being emotionally and stuff, but at least they're not super sick from all this. Hakate, do you see this plant behind me? Look at this freaking plant that I have going on. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, get out of the way. It's climbing all the way up the ceiling. It's insane. I don't know. It's like incredible that the thing is that high. Alright, we gotta play this game. See what's going on in this world. In the world of the Witcher. Thanks for coming in, everyone. I appreciate everyone being here. Fun little turnout right now. In the morning. This is a strange game, so no one really ever looks for it and everything, so we don't really have a lot of people come in to check out this Thronebreaker game. I just happen to love it. One of those few people.
Four Dwarves Codex states it clear. If you're in a mine and something knocks, you'd do best not to knock back.
Right? That plan, I love it. It's doing really good. It's strange that it like runs up the wall. Like I didn't know that they can cling to the wall. It's going like underneath the book. It's going underneath the I don't even know where to point. It's going underneath that thing as well. It's like making its way across the bottom of it. Oh my god, I just got a gift on Steam. Oh my god, I just got a new game. I guess I'm playing Vermintide sometime soon. Because Dorenzo, our local artist, which by the way, if you don't know him, I think this is it. Yeah. Check out his art. Well, he sent me Vermintide to play, which I'm very excited about. Katie, by the way, if you're still here, I actually made... That's right, I actually made a command just for Jordan. Because I love that man. So check out his stuff, he's super talented.
We would take root neath Mount Carbon, where it's warmer, but allotments for the Vale.
Yeah, you got some really, you know, Gomper was sending me messages. Obviously, Creedmoor was asking about you. A lot of people have been asking about you. The format, who was in stream yesterday, broke my emotions last night, Saber. I was like, I ended up like, you know, whatever. We'll talk about this openly. It's fine. You know, we're here. We're family. But I ended up just like, I was emotionally kind of distressed last night, but in a good way. Like, I basically, you know, it was tears of joy because I got so many nice, heartfelt messages with prayers of love and support for us and you through these times. So, oh, I'm choking up even now. But guys like the format and stuff were sending me some really heartfelt stuff. Twin Fins, who's been in chat, sent me really nice messages. There's just a lot of people who've been hitting us up. You know, send me some private DMs with some major concern and some support and love and prayers. So, it's cool. It really is. It's dope, man.
Curse of Blackbrook Vale's been undone, and by a human wench.
I love these dwarves.
Blackbrook Vale's been undone.
All right, let's go walk around and see what's up.
And by a human wench.
So we have some stuff to do in here. You guys want to? I don't know if what we're even at right now. We have a puzzle to do down here. We have a point of interest. I think we kind of just have to go over this bridge here. I don't know if there's a way to get under. I think I have to go over the bridge, do this big encounter, get maybe this puzzle done. But I first, what I want to do is go into my camp. Let's break some thrones. That's what I'm talking about. I guess I have a report here. Intercepted letter. Consider your offer accepted. Direct Meve and her force to the agreed site. We await her arrival. Your reward shall be as agreed. Herr Kaiser. All right, cool. And I also want to, while I'm in here, I want to check out to see if I can do any upgrades before we go into this. So we're gonna go into our workshop. I wanted to possibly increase my recruit cap to make it so I can have better cards in our army. Each unit gains 1 armor at the start of battle. This armor that I can gain at the start of battle, if we make another Wagenberg deck, if you guys have been following this a little bit, that would really help us if we switch our deck up. But I also wanted to increase some of the other cards that I've been using. I think that it was in the workshop. The Wagenberg I want to upgrade. And I think this is the one that we really want here. So this is a little too expensive. So as soon as we get some wood, I think this is where we're going to spend our gold, is upgrading this so we can get the Wagenberg Plus. And then we'll work our way the other way. We'll go to the command tent and try to unlock these. So we can, when we put the Wagenberg out, it'll have the extra armor it needs to do some serious damage. But we'll get into combat. We'll see what this is about. Oh, back to work? All right, cool. Thanks for stopping by, Hakate. It's good seeing you. Appreciate you stopping in. All right, let's get down here. I think there was a point of interest this way. Oh yeah, that's right. This is for our morale. So whatever our last decision was, apparently we screwed up our morale. So it's probably better off that we pray to that shrine and increase that. Your Majesty, something dwells in the house, a beast with burning red eyes and frightening growl. Perhaps it guards something worth finding, but only a few brave souls will be able to fit inside. Not all might return. So there are typical odds in wartime. Okay. We can send recruits in, spend some gold, and get a card piece. 1 man shall suffice. Ike of Denzel. Oh my god, Ike! He's still on our squad. Let him be the one to vanquish it. Yeah, I'm probably going to send Ike in. That sounds awesome. I'm not going to lose Ike, so that works. And I doubt it's worth the trouble. Yeah, let's just do this. We lose less for sending Ike. And being that we have Ike on our squad... Oh, we got a new card! Tainted Ale. Let's see what this is. I feel like we've been building that card for a really long time. So let's see what this does. To Tainted Ale. So, mark a unit and boost it by 10 after 3 turns on start. Destroy that unit itself? Hell no. I mean, that could work for us at some point. If we play that end game, that would be good. Hey, what's up, dude? I got your gift. I was definitely kidding about that. I told Katie to check this out. I made this for you. Oh, sorry. I put my initials. Oh, I didn't put my initials. I didn't put your initials, I mean. There you go. What's going on, Dorenzo? How's your day going? Is there something up here that we needed to see? There's a question mark up here. I guess I didn't get this. So I upgraded my NVIDIA drivers, and like everything's like running like junk right now. I guess maybe I shouldn't have done that, because like even this game itself, which is like the chintziest game in the world, is only running at 50 frames per second. I should probably move this over here, come to think of it. We'll shrink myself just a little bit. So I have to talk to this guy.
Riding past a mine, Meve noticed a group of miners gathered around the entrance to a shaft. Frost had settled on their moustaches and beards, suggesting they had been there for some time. The Queen summoned Gabor and asked him to determine the reason for this sit-in. He returned after a few minutes and announced the most curious thing.
They're waiting for the knocking to stop.
Did I tell him? I thought you posted something about that in the Discord, Saber. I didn't mention it. Oh my god, everyone is feeling lousy in your house, Lorenzo? No! No, that too, Brute? Oh my god, dude. What's going on over there? If you want, I'll post whatever you sent us to Veranon and I after the stream. But I didn't personally, I didn't send anything to, I'm assuming you're talking about Gomper? What did you just send? Yo, Saber. Okay.
Meve's frown prompted Gabor to explain in greater detail.
According to our laws, dwarves can't go into a mine if there's knocking coming from inside. We're obliged to wait for the ruckus to quieten down.
I love this, like, the little hidden lore in this game.
Superstition.
Reynard interjected.
They say the knocking is that of a treasure unknown, a kind of mine ghost.
No, that I haven't. I don't think Lorenzo's seen really much of your, unless he's been checking out the Discord, I don't think he's seen a lot of your, Gundam models and stuff. May have shown him a little bit here and there at the bar, perhaps, but... So everyone has corona. Oh my god. Your dad is almost recovered, but your uncle and grandma have just started. Dude. What? That is terrible news. What's going on? What's everyone feeling like? Lorenzo, that's not good news at all, man. How are you doing? What's the status, man?
With all due respect, your miners are dimwits.
Gabor said, patting Reynard on the shoulder.
I love these dwarves.
Knocking means an imminent and abrupt discharge of the potential pliable energy of rock formations. In other words, you can, a rock burst. Except usually it's all done in a day or two, whereas these lads have been waiting going on 2 weeks. Foreman's grown impatient. He'd like to send someone down the shaft, have him see what's at issue, but, well, the code forbids us from doing anything of the sort.
Uh-oh. The chat just closed. Okay, so let's check to see what's happening in the mine, or don't intervene. Yeah, I'm gonna check what's happening in the mine. How would I say no to that?
If in this manner I can gain favor among your brethren,
Sighed the Queen, dismounting.
so be it. I shall descend and see what the problem is.
The shaft was too narrow to fit an entire army. So Meve and a small unit of men entered the mine, miners' lamps in hand, and hearts in their mouths. The rhythmic knocking coming from the bowels of the mountains,
Oh, no.
distorted and multiplied, was unnerving.
I love this. The art is so good. Yeah. Anybody hospitalized or anything like that? Or is everyone just have minor symptoms or just feeling like doo-doo caca? Like what's going on with it? Like, and how severe are the symptoms if they are having them?
Soon the
I'm
company
just curious
arrived
at this
the
point
place
because it's
that
like
seemed
this
the
is so
source
close
of
to home for me.
Gabor put his ear to the rock and listened for several moments in silence, then struck the wall with all his might. The wall crumbled with a crash, opening a passage into another corridor, from which sprang numerous foes.
It's funny. I didn't even know that you can use your regular phone emotes in Twitch. I never even really tried, but they come up. Some of them come up on the PC, but mostly all of them come up on the phone. All right, let's kick their asses. In the darkness of the abandoned mine shaft, it was impossible to discern who stood against Meve's forces. It was clear only that there were men, or at least something taken from their form, imitating their voices. Knowing her sword was too large to thrust in a tight shaft, she threw it to the ground and reached for her dagger. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the situations that you kind of only want to go if you absolutely need to, because it could make things worse. But, you know, in my brother's case, Saber specifically, like, there was no choice. Like, he had to go. All right, so we got Black Rayla, so I don't know if this is a shortened battle or not. Heal an ally, strengthen it by 10. I don't really think I need that. I mean, there's other cards I'd rather have. We have the fire, which we love. I'll get rid of this too. There we go. This is like this is a phenomenal hand. I guess I could get rid of this, but it's not the worst. I'm almost gonna play the mug first. Just play the Markham Ale. I'll play one character, play the Markham, and then just keep going from there. This is gonna be, the Markham Ale is gonna be really good with a Wagenberg. I could probably reset this because I don't really need this, but I just want to play it because it's fun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you would be dead if you didn't come here to the hospital. Yeah, man.
Hear something. What was that?
My gnome senses are telling me those definitely aren't ghosts.
Uh-oh. Shadowy silhouette. Apparently there's somebody living down here. Well, Lorenzo, man, my prayers and stuff go out with everybody who's dealing with this. It definitely sucks that you're going through it and your family's going through it, but hopefully everybody stays healthy as best they can and nobody has to deal with some severe symptoms because they are not fun. So wish everybody my best, man. Okay. So, with her, I can damage a unit and all other enemies with the same power by 4, then trigger all allies' loyalty abilities. Oh, I wish Hatake was still here. Yeah, of course, man. You're like you're another brother from another mother. To me, dude. Okay, damage an enemy by 7. If destroyed, boost it by... Oh man, it was a deploy ability. Who did it kill? I guess it killed one of these guys. All right, so let's get some fire going on his row. Oh, wait, no, that's not the ability we want. We'll throw some fire down on his row. We'll just give him a good old whacking. This will give 2 damage in on it. It's pretty much almost dead. How's like the morale, dude, over there, Lorenzo? Is everybody like
Drop your weapons.
really depressed about it? Is everybody kind of...
You drop yours!
Oh, wow. This guy doesn't want to fight either. Every turn, on turn end, boost a random ally on each row by 2. You know what we'll do? Oh, did I not have that mug of ale? I might as well just pop this out now. We'll go drink for drink with these guys. Although we both have Markham ales now. So I played the gold card. I took out Knickers for free, which is kind of nice. This is a shortened battle, so we're pretty much just gonna squash these guys. What is this? This unit's power drops to 4 or less. Shuffle it into your deck. So I have to, if I kill this thing, I have to like beat the junk out of it. I can't just like slowly kill it. So maybe I should pull out one of those lightning cards or something like that to really shock it. If I don't do that, if it's a 5 health, I have to hit it for 5 damage, or you know, anything above that. But if it drops down to 4 without dying, it's gonna go back to its hand, and he's gonna resummon it. So that doesn't sound fun to me. I'll put out another.
Watch your head.
I'll put out another fire. He's on the road. He's on the road to feeling better. Road to recovery. Oh my God, these guys are annoying.
You just grabbed me.
Oh, apologies, Meve. I thought you were raining.
Oh, wow. We're getting made fun of by our own units. So they have a lot of units in this row, so this is the row that I'm going to drop my trap in. We'll get that going. I'll put a trap in the other row as well. So my fire pops off. And they have a lot of these units. These are cool units that they have. I would love them on my side. So another trap. So this guy's pretty much almost dead, even though he keeps getting boosted. See, this will be good for us. If we can get this thing down to 5 health, we'll hit it with the Strays of Spala. I could probably bring out Black Rayla soon. Yo, what's up, Prophet? It is a morning indeed. Well, almost. Yeah, no, it's an afternoon. How's it going, Prophet? You had a good stream. We gotta congratulate you, Prophet. Prophet yesterday on his stream got affiliated with the Twitches, so throw up some congratulations for that man. He is an official Twitch affiliate now. It's exciting, man. And quickly too, dude. You got it in how many streams? Really, in reality, what, 5 streams you got it? In less than a week? It's like really impressive, man. You pushed hard for that. So congratulations on it, dude. I wish you the best of luck. I'm happy you're part of our family, man. We're like part of we're like a big stream team going on. No, not from the beginning of time, just from like when you restarted, because you hadn't streamed in a really long time. And then all of a sudden you just started streaming again really recently and made a lot of progress. So this girl's cool. So I hit someone for 4 and I hit everybody that has the same power for 4. So I'm just gonna whack these guys because it'll hit all 3 of them for 4 damage, which will pretty much just annihilate all 3 people. So I might as well. And then I get the order abilities from these to hit other people. So now he's got 6 health. So if I could drop it by 5 or drop it by 6 in one shot, I would do that. I'm not in a position to do that right now. Unless I pulled something out of the deck. And I don't think I could do that until the following turn because her order abilities have cooldown. So until the following turn, I can't pull anything out of my deck with her. Which is unfortunate. Yo, oh, it worked! Oh no, it went back to his hand. The fire put him back into the hand. Prophet got affiliated yesterday on Twitch. So Prophet started streaming again. He took a long break, kind of like I did with the Kinder Co-op, came back to the Twitch, and within like less than a week of streaming, he got affiliated for the first time ever. That's pretty dope. It's a big deal. So now we can collect rewards for him, which I'm already in like the thousands. Oh, Saver. Oh my god, you have no idea. I have something really fun happening soon with that emote. I can't wait for you to see it, dude. Specifically with you in mind. I'll give you a sneak peek before it goes live on the stream. Saber. So basically it means that you couldn't, so you know how we have the dingus dust on the bottom? The rewards for channels are only applicable to channels that have been affiliated or beyond. It also means that he can get sub rewards, he can get emotes, all of like the basic Twitch channel goals and stuff like that, or perks that you would have on the streams. They're not even available for people who don't have the affiliation. To get affiliation, you have to have a set amount of viewers. On average, you have to have a certain number of follows. There's a bunch of criteria that you have to meet to get affiliated in the first place. It also means that you get, I mean, not that it's a really small amount, like pennies worth, but you get kickback from advertisements. So like sometimes when you join streams, which I noticed, by the way, Prophet's the biggest shill that I know, which I love him for. I give him a lot of props for it. This is how he got so far. But I noticed that he was running ads during his stream. He might have done it as a joke, but we can also run ads if we want, which I almost am tempted to do right now just to show you. You totally did. You totally ran an ad in the middle of your stream. Don't you lie to me, Prophet. I saw it. I saw that ad pop up. Dude, listen. I honestly thought you did it as a joke. So you go into your, I almost want to do it just to show you guys, but you'll get mad at me. And so if you go into your Steam manager, there's actually an option. You can actually run a 60-second ad. Chris and I just never do it because we just, I mean, the ad money's going to Amazon. Like, I'm not proud to say that we're streaming on an Amazon platform. But, you know, this is just where we started, so why leave, I guess, at this point. You know, honestly, I'd be happier on Mixer, where it's, like, run by Microsoft. Not to say that they're that much better of a company, but, you know, I don't know how to get into the politics of it. But, I'd much rather support Microsoft than Amazon. Sorry to say it. Amazon, I know you hear me. I know you hear me. Don't kick me off. Don't ban us. I like Twitch. They're always listening. Big Brother is always watching. Yeah, you're getting the sweet 250 every Prime sub. Hey, every penny counts, man. Okay. What can we do here? Let's start bringing people out. So now what I can do, I'll bring out our main man, our engineer here. Our engineer can give her 2 more order abilities, which means I can bring out some more people. Which in turn, what I would like to do, I guess I could bring these guys out just for the fun of it. But these things are on fire. So maybe we'll go with some Strays of Spala. We'll put these guys down, light this row up, deal 5 damage to all of them. What else do we have in the deck? But now I can just, the next play I'll play Strays of Spala again, and then put him out. So the next guy I want to bring out, I'm gonna move this too. The next guy I want to bring out is gonna be, Renard, so I can pop off on my order abilities. But I would like to wait and then put out my Strays first and do that. So then I can get their order abilities. So I could also play this, so now we're gonna kill this guy. So another 5 damage to everybody in that row. Oh, nice, man. I'm happy that you're watching. I'm happy that you're able to hang out. You actually happen to really like this game too, Saber, from as far as I know. I love the crosstalk between the characters in these. Big Brother is watching. Big Brother's watching. You are watching. You'd like to think it comes right out of Jeff Bezos' wife's pockets. I doubt it's probably the opposite way. We all know it to be true. Alright, so these guys have order abilities now, and they have Zeal, which means I can use the order abilities right away. So what these guys do, it's pretty cool. So I move 3 cards on one row to the other side, and if they were units, they damage them by 4, which I upgraded them, so that's why they do a little bit extra damage. But what's really cool about this is that I have the trap down, so anyone I move down, not only are they going to take the 4 damage, but they're also going to take the 3 damage from this when they move down, and then they'll still get fire on them. So I'm going to move these 3. Boom, boom, and boom. So those guys are dead. And now the cool part is I'm also gonna play her, and I'll play I'm gonna play Reynard. I'll put him out, and what he does is resets everybody's order abilities. So now he gets 1 more. I can give it to her to make it so she could summon 2 more guys, and I can use this guys again. So the next time they summon another unit, I'm just gonna shift them all around again. But I'll wait to do that. I could pull somebody out of the deck. They're really sticking to him. If I want, I could probably just kill this guy. Every turn on turn start, set a unit's power to the adjacent unit's lowest power. So let's get rid of that guy, because we don't really like him. So we will use her, and we'll bring out Gaber Zigrin. which we like because what he does is I put him out.
Oh, good murder.
And either I can play 2 trinkets to our deck, or I can deal 15 damage to a unit, and if it's destroyed, deal remaining damage to another unit. So we're going to deal 15 damage to him, and then kill that guy. Boom. We are beating the crap out of this other team. That would be amazing. That's what we should do. Creedmoor, that would be hysterical. Saber, I actually played a board game that you would have really liked with Creedmoor the other day called Mansions of Madness. So it's based in like Eldritch Horror, or like in the world of like Cthulhu. It was yes, it was so good. So it played a little bit like Baldur's Gate, Betrayal at House on the Hill, or Betrayal at yeah, is that what it is? Yeah, Baldur's Gate Betrayal, or Betrayal at House on the Hill, mixed with Gloomhaven. No, I'm sorry, mixed with Arkham Horror. It was a ton of fun. It was so good. So basically what we did in our specific situation, what we were doing was playing investigators. So we were running around trying to... I can actually bring Xavier back. So we're trying to find... It was like a murder mystery on an airship, which is really cool. All right, so how do we play board games? That's a great question. I will actually link it in chat because it's literally the best... Surprised we haven't had this conversation. How can I link this? It's called Tabletop Simulator on Steam. It is like the best thing that I ever could have purchased. That's actually how we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, by the way, Katie. So it's almost like I want you guys to get it for sure, because I really want to play Dungeons and Dragons with you guys again, or with you guys in general. And this is where I'm gonna run the game when I run the game. So this conversation had to happen anyway, so why not now? See if I could find a link for it in the Steam page, because I'm pretty sure you can link from the Steam page. It's been a little bit since I've looked. Trying to find it, but it's called Tabletop Simulator. And what it does is lets you download. It's got a workshop in it, like every other Steam game, but in the workshop you can download pretty much any board game you can ever think of. Any game that's pretty much ever been made essentially is in this game, Tabletop Simulator. And what's cool is you play them like you would be playing them on actual real games in real life. But the cool part is, oh, you found it already, cool. If you could put a link up in chat, I would appreciate it, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that right now, but I'm suffering from streamer brain, so sometimes things don't work the way you plan. But anyway, so a lot of the things are scripted, so it takes the games that you already come to know and love, but makes it so they're so much easier to play because you don't have to clean up, you don't have to take things out of the box. It's everything is where it's supposed to be. It's organized. It's easy to access. You can shuffle really quickly. It's just so much fun, and it looks cool. And you can bring in your own music. They have external apps that you can use. Like we were using Mansions of Madness. Mansions of Madness actually has an external app that's available on Steam that you can use that like runs the game like a DM within itself. It's just mind-blowing. It is so cool. It's almost like I'd rather play games on Tabletop Simulator than IRL. But, I do love my gaming squad, but it is really fascinating. Well worth the money. What's up, Format? What's going on? Format, I let my brother know, who's in chat somewhere, floating around watching us play on stream, Saber, about your prayers that you sent me last night, man. It really meant a lot to me, Format, so we really do appreciate it, my dude. All right, so I'm going to put the decoy out. I could bring somebody back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decoy Reynard because I can get an order ability for this guy, and this guy. So I get more order abilities, and I can get an order ability for the Manticore, I believe. No, I don't think it works for the Manticore, come to think of it. But anyway, so I'm bringing Reynard back. So then when I use this and I bring Reynard back out, I can pop off all these order abilities again. So I'm actually also going to play this next let them pull up some people before I bring more people out. Not that I'm really worried. I mean, we're obviously this other team has like no chance here. So we're just gonna bring this out. We're not even gonna use this stuff. There's really nothing I would love to bring out. I guess maybe we could bring out Gascon. I can create trinkets. I'd love to see what other trinkets Barnabas creates. So I think I'm just gonna bring out Barnabas just for the fun, because I'm just curious what other trinkets. At this point, we already hit like our goal.
I think you'll really like this one.
All right, so I can move 6 random enemies to the other row and damage them by 2. Draw 2 blitz cards, or damage the highest unit on the battlefield by 15, then boost the lowest by that amount damage. That's really whatever. I'm just gonna play this. Those are cool though. Well, I only can move 1, but interesting. I'm just curious to see what things I can summon. So now I have too many cards. I can't even play another turn. So I have more cards than I can even play. So we're gonna pass on our next turn because we really don't even have a choice. I can do my order abilities, which I can't even do. I'm just gonna pass.
Stop! We surrender!
Have I streamed this before? That's a great question. I have streamed this before. I've been playing this like every Wednesday morning, afternoon-ish.
Both sides were surprised.
I love it.
Both fought in the weak light.
I'll explain it after this quick story.
In the end,
what the game is actually like format. It's really cool.
And as soon as she had returned her sword to its sheath, she asked the new prisoners a question that was on everyone's mind.
Who the devils are you?
The captives looked at each other in disbelief, as if before them stood a ghost. Finally, one of them managed to choke out a response.
Your Highness, we're your subjects.
Meve recognized the accent at once. The men came from Rivia. But what were they doing so far from home?
Oh. Wait, so, Creedmoor, what do you mean by that? It's always recommended to purchase the actual game to support the publishers. Are you talking about purchasing the game in Tabletop Simulator itself? Like when you purchase the game instead of downloading it for free in the workshop, it supports the publishers? Or are you just talking about playing the games outright? Oh, the physical games. Yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing is like almost every single game except Mansions of Madness, which I played with you guys. Like I own, or my friend groups, like the gaming group that we have, like we own almost every single game that I downloaded, and I actually kind of feel that way too. I was thinking about that as I was downloading them. I'm trying to only play games or download games that I actually have physically played or own and want to play again. Yeah, so I think that Tabletop Simulator is a fantastic thing, but yes, it could detract you from playing the physical copies and then making it so these games aren't made anymore. But like I own Azul, we have Wingspan, I have Talisman, I have Arkham Horror. The only ones that I got that I don't own are the Bloodborne and Dark Souls games because I wasn't able to kickstart them. Oh my god, I just remembered. Total tangent thought. But I have to kickstart a game. And I realized that I almost forgot, and I hope I'm not too late. So Sea of Stars, I think I've talked about this already. It has 71 hours to go. Oh my god. I'm sorry I'm getting on a tangent, but if you guys have not heard of this game, you have 71 hours to back this game. And if you like Chrono Trigger, even a little bit like Chrono Trigger, I highly recommend you check this out and go back this game on Kickstarter. It's going to come out. It's going to happen. It's a thing that will be made and we are going to love. But Sea of Stars, oh, you know what? I'm going to get out of this combat and we're going to watch this trailer together. Because I'm a big fan. 71 hours left. We have to do this.
After the Nilfgaardians' invasion of their kingdom, terrible poverty gripped the land. Seeking bread, some desperate inhabitants had gone to the mountains of Mahakam, engaging in wildcat mining in search of precious ores. Without asking the dwarves.
Oh wow, this is a cool encounter.
You know yourself, my queen,
explained one captured Riv.
Thank you for reminding me about this, Greenmore. Even though you didn't directly do it on purpose.
Suffering of others. They see us starving down in valley and don't lift a stubby finger.
Uh-oh. They guard their treasure, They don't care a whit about suffering from others. They just starving down there. Okay, got it.
Sadly, the Rivians had dug close
Yo,
to
what's up,
existing
Blake?
corridors.
What's
When
going
Gabba
on, dude?
destroyed the wall that stood between them and the dwarves, they were convinced they were being attacked by monsters, so they raised arms in self-defense,
Meve, 'tis a tough nut to again,
said Gabba.
Uh-oh.
but let's nae kid ourselves. These men are thieves, and we must hand them over to the Mahakaman Guard.
So they may do what? Sentence them to hard labor, or hang them at once?
Yeah.
Said Reynard, his usual calm shaken and his voice raised.
These are your subjects, Queen. They coveted their neighbor's goods, true, but only because they had nought themselves.
I can't. So we let the lives leave, or we hand the ribs over to the dwarves. I am all about the scenario where we hand these ribs over to the dwarves, even though I feel sort of bad, the Rivarians. I'm tired of always siding with the humans, and we really need to side with the dwarves. Although I should be tired of siding with the dwarves as well. Working like always. Thanks for coming in, dude. I appreciate you joining us during your shift, man. Yeah, but it's gonna be so good. The reason, well, we're gonna get into this conversation. Hold on. I'm gonna side with the dwarves. What's up, Squirrel? Welcome in, man.
Left the mountains to rob the fields of Rivia.
I've chosen one evil in favor of another.
I'd want to judge them according to our laws. Like it or not, Bruverhoog has the same right.
But, milady, you're us queen. You swore to protect us.
From harm, yes. But not from due punishment.
With a heavy heart, Meve handed the ribs over to the Mahakaman Guard.
Oh no.
What happened to them, I cannot say for certain. But they were not seen again.
Jeez. Well, you shouldn't act like jerks. That's your fault, not mine. I'm Meve, I'm the queen.
Well, boys, a wee swig and we get back to work.
Okay, so to catch up on this chat thing, I agree with Creedmoor. Definitely buy the physical games if you can. If you're interested in playing board games, without a doubt, support the physical copies. Frosthaven, yeah, Frosthaven is available. Frosthaven, did I bring up Frosthaven? I got Frosthaven on Tabletop Simulator. I got Bloodborne, and I got Dark Souls, because Dark Souls and Bloodborne, they were kickstarted or something like that, and I can't get access to them now. Frosthaven is not even out yet, but it's just a demo, and I played the crap out of Gloomhaven, so I wanted to play Frosthaven as well and check that out at some point. It's almost like it's basically... I'm not really playing it to play the game. I'm playing it to demo the game, to give feedback. Just like I play Gloomhaven every now and then on Steam, to make it so when Gloomhaven comes out as a full release on Steam, it plays a little bit better. Oh, Gloomhaven is so good. Gloomhaven, I'm a huge Gloomhaven fan. Walks into wall. Do you need something? You need something? You doing better today? Good.
Well,
that's what I want to hear.
A wee swig and we get back to work.
So you bought the Redeemer dropgun ship. I bought the Carrack. I bought the Phoenix. I bought the... I bought ships that reminded me of my D&D characters and my brother's D&D character. So I bought the Phoenix. I bought the Carrack, which the Carrack I bought because it reminded me of Serenity from... wow, I can remember the spaceship's name, but I can't remember the TV show. Firefly, yes, thank you. So I bought Carrack because of Firefly. It reminded me of that. I bought Phoenix because it's awesome, and my middle brother's D&D character's last name was Phoenix. I bought the Saber because obviously my brother in Chad, his name is Saber, and it's a cool fighter ship. I bought the Freelancer for myself because I feel like that was the ship that I wanted to mess with. I have the motorbike, which I thought was really cool. I think there's another ship that I have. A little Nathan Fillion. Yeah, oh man, I don't know why. We have to play then. Maybe I'll play it. Would you want to play Star Citizen on stream, Katase or Creed? I would love to play the game more. I haven't really messed with it as much as I should, considering. I was even paying the monthly membership like a dope to get some of the rewards, but I don't know if you guys have been doing that. You know, with the Squadron 42 thing, it makes me a little nervous. I want the game to come out. I want it to be a thing, but you know, they just keep trying to do more and more and more and more. Although everything that they do looks spectacular and unlike anything ever made, it makes me nervous. So maybe you guys know more about it. Maybe you can breathe some. Well, maybe I should. I think I might fast travel over here. I'm gonna see what this loot is. I think that maybe this point of interest might give my morale, might boost my morale. So we're gonna go back up here real fast. We're gonna fast travel. We're gonna get the Sioux loot. We're gonna increase our morale. Have to break out the. Oh, you have them? You have flight sticks, dude. That's sick. Yeah. How is the Carrack? How is the Carrack flying? Does it feel like it used to? Suggsy, I'm really happy you stopped in, Suggsy. You're missed. I hope you're doing all right. Matt Colville. What does Matt Colville have to do? He's a Dungeons and Dragons guy. What does he have to do with Star Citizen? It looks like a normal game design situation, except they're being much more transparent than most game companies, so you don't see this stuff. Meaning? Yeah, Squadron 42 is supposed to be a tutorial single-player game that leads into Star Citizen. That I know. It's the single-player version. That's the one that has like Mark Hamill. It's got like all these big-name actors and stuff like that. Thank you, Kase. Curious to see what this reads. So I see folks. Not a lot, but some, dipping their toes into Star Citizen because they see me and my friends doing it, and I thought I would put some of my thoughts down and minimize the likelihood that you spend money on this game and regret it. It's a sim. That means a couple of things. The dogfighting experience has a steep learning curve, as it should. Yes, I agree with that. It's a complex subject that they're striving for a moderate degree of fidelity. And you may feel like you need a better ship, when in fact, it just needs to spend more hours learning to pilot and flight this ship. I guess the ship that you have. 100% agree with that. It's meant to stimulate living in this world, which I knew going into it, but definitely seems daunting for me. But anyway, so it's meant to simulate living in this world, so you will encounter some things that may seem tedious, like all the steps you need to go through, literally and figuratively, between spawning into the game and getting your ship into the air. Sooner or later, some part of the game will annoy you. Like what he just said, I feel about the insurance. Like, it drives me nuts that I have to have an insurance on my spaceships in this freaking simulator game. Like, it's just like it's like too far for me. But it's cool that it's there for the people who like it. I don't think it's the worst thing, because people probably love it. I'm one of the people who don't really love that idea, but I get why it's there. All right. Sooner or later, some part of the game will annoy you, not because it's bugged, but because they want you to feel like you're really Spider-Man. I mean, a Star Citizen. Okay. My commentary on this is some tedious things will persist through release. And then some months afterwards, we'll get quality of life update when they finally give up on their noodly sim design just because no one likes it. All games go through this. Yeah, I guess so. It's an alpha. Yes, I agree with that. Some people have already taken this, but here are some things that maybe folks don't say enough. All right, some features that seem really cool will never happen because they weren't able to figure it out. No game goes from pre-production release without cutting some features. But the thing is, like, why are they adding all these features that I feel like they know are going to get cut? Freelancer was a cool game. I miss all those games. The grandfather to Star Citizen. I mean, that's another reason why I got the Freelancer. I like the game, and I like the ship. Yeah, but you can't, right? Like, the consequence of ramming your ship Oh my god! Thank you, Moth Zombie! Uh-oh. Thank you, Azrael27. Thanks. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Shake the Box family. Thank you for those follows. I appreciate you. Sorry we're going on so many tangents today. I really want to play Thronebreaker, but we're talking about a lot of random things. We're all over the place today, which I like, kind of. So, yes. So we don't know much ones right now, but lots of gameplay loops have never materialized. Some ships, some classes, and may never work. Interesting. Those are cool names, by the way, Moth Zombie and Azrael. Do you guys play? Are you tuning in for the Star Citizen banter? Are you checking out this game? Have you liked the Thronebreaker game? You just stopping in, passing through? Hello, I'd love to meet you. Welcome to Shake the Box. Alright, so that's what development is about, figuring out what you can and what you can't do. Truth. In fact, some things are in and working now, and they may be cut because they never fully delivered on their promise, or conflict with something more important. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Lily? Alright, so B, it doesn't get less buggy over time. True. It goes in cycles, and each patch squashes bugs and introduces new ones, which is funny because sometimes they reintroduce bugs that they've already squashed. But hey, you know, things are troubling. The more people you have and interact at close quarters, the more likely you are to experience desync. Have you guys played a lot with other people? Jimmy reads half apology from RSI, the game. No, seriously. How's the Witchering? Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm reading a lot about RSI. Well, I mean, basically in a nutshell, I kind of agree. I'm going to read more into this because it's a really big article. But I kind of agree with a lot. I mean, honestly, Matt Colville is a mastermind, and it's in himself. So I think that overall, he never really says anything unless he thinks it through. He's really insightful. He's really wise. And he's really intelligent. So I'd like to read this more and see what his opinions are. Not that I want anyone to sway my own, because I already know that I like the game. It just, my biggest thing is I'm very concerned about scope creep, which is how we got into the conversation in the first place. I want it to come out. I want to support it. I put a lot of friggin' money into the game, so I would love to see it happen. But, man, oh man, does it make me nervous. Sorry about the hunting before. About my computer last night getting its butt kicked, because even this game is running like junk today. Like, this game usually would run at 60 frames per second without any fuss, but is only running at 40 frames per second. So I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. But overall, Witchering is going nicely. Just kind of hanging out. I thought this would have been... I thought this area... I'm confused. I don't know how we missed this stuff over here. But I really thought this area was going to be a shrine for us to pray on. Pray. And it's not a shrine. So that means we have low morale for our next combat no matter what we do. So let's just get this area of interest out of the way.
Follow the Four Dwarves Codex. It'll save your life.
Let's see what this is. Your Majesty, Cabal says that is our final refuge. We can rest and enjoy a warm meal before venturing back into Blackbrook Vale. The soldiers are spent from climbing and need to sit out and spell. If your grace could find some extra coins to provide for your stay. Oh, nice, perfect. Agreed. Let them eat and drink to get their fill, so we increase their morale. Yeah, maybe I save this. I bet you I saved this for a reason. I must have not have done that before, knowing that I would need the morale boost. What happened? Why did? Oh, I got it. Okay, good. So now I'm at even morale instead of low morale. Perfect. That worked out according to plan. See that? I thought ahead in the past, which is very, very unlike my normal behavior. Why are you doing this to me, game? Just because I'm using the wrong mouse button. There it goes. All right, so let's now advance forward. We're gonna do whatever this challenging puzzle is and get into our only second encounter of our stream somehow. No, it's not. Download more RAM. It's something with the NVIDIA drivers. There was I was reading about it last night. These new drivers are messing people up. I'm not the only one who's having this problem with these NVIDIA drivers, so hopefully they fix it soon. but I needed to download the new NVIDIA drivers because I couldn't play... I literally couldn't play Monster Hunter without it. So even though it's running the games a little bit more wonky, there were some games that I wasn't able to play because of these drivers. So it's you win some, you lose some kind of scenario. But like Monster Hunter was running at 10 frames per second last night. After I downloaded the drivers, I was at least able to get it to 45, 50. Which is better than not being able to play it at all, in my opinion. I don't know. It could just be the video card that I have or something like that. Maybe that, you know, something going on. Whatever. I mean, they're gonna fix it. You know, it's not something that's gonna last too long. They're a big company. They know it's a known problem. So at some point there'll be a resolution, and we'll download new drivers when that time comes. I also might have to optimize the game because then I also downloaded the GeForce, like the synchronization software. So I should be able to optimize this game. Maybe that could also be a thing, but I didn't see it because I hadn't played it yet. So.